Welcome back, everybody. DarkSpyder here. Another Farming Simulator 22 video. This time we're doing the like I said, I think I tried to pronounce it the last video too. Deutz-Fahr. It's not called the Boss Hoss. It's the 2019. It's the actual name of the mod. There it is, right here. Series 9 2019. That is the name of the mod. 200,000 base. But look at your horsepower from 295 to 3,100. Let's take a look at this. Before I get started, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, hit that notifications button so you know I got new content coming out, because I'm going to keep pumping the content out as long as it's good stuff for you, okay? Let me know in the comments if you guys are liking it or not. I wanted to check this out. Everybody knows that there's my tractor that I use for everything, just about. I do use the John Deere 9R occasionally here and there. I usually use it for planters and seeders, and this is just everything else. And if it's a really, like, they still haven't fixed the multi-fruit planter, the Kinsey, so I'm back to using cases because it's just easier to maneuver it around uh, since they still haven't fixed it. But anyways, let's get into this guy here. Because it was talking about that there was, let's just go look at it. So there's your base, 200 grand even. Like I said, I always go left. There it is, Boss Hoss, $55,000. They said it's called experimental. Brings your horsepower up to 3,100 horsepower. Um, that's a ton. That's super fast. That's almost much as a John Deere. The John Deere, I think, is at 5. Go down one more if you don't really want that fast. You're at 465, which is quite a bit. That's a big drop from 3,100. So this one's called Chip 9340 TTV chipped. And then one more down, you're at 336, 312, and there's your standard. But let's hop it up there a little bit. And again, the different tires, different wheel setups. These ones give you the 30-inch duals, all 4 with weights. Different options. This is the one I if you guys watched that John Deere 4755, I really like those big old fat tires. But oops, hang on a second. I meant to go here. This is where you can get your tracks if you like the tracks. Get you some little wider ones in the back. Then you can do tracks with tires in the front. This thing has tons and tons of options. I mean, just tons of options. You know me, if you watch my videos, you know I always go with Nokians. Oops. And then Tractor King all dual is what I went with. There's your Warrior, so it paints it black, but it's really irrelevant because I'm going to repaint it anyways. But that's okay. Bullhorns I thought was really interesting. No or yes. I was like, why not? Beacon lights. Skull eyes, you can change the color of the eyes of the bull skull. Of course, I went with red. Daytime LED. I didn't like the fact that I didn't have like a clear or just a white, so I just went with red. We'll go with toothpaste. Front loader attacher, yes, of course. So your main colors, some decent colors in here. Lots of greens. Let's go with burnt orange, see what that looks like. See, I like that burnt orange. I think it looks really good. I know that's not what it's actually called, chrome fent red, but I call it like a burnt orange. Rim color, chrome copperfection. I liked it a lot. And there you guys are. Maxed out, you're at 262, 200. Not a bad price for that much power that you're going to get. I mean, this thing, is going to pull whatever you want, and not going to be an issue. The only issue you're going to have is it's going to be pretty responsive. Now I've already got one sitting out here. I just wanted to show you the options. There's your lit up skull. And look at these lights. Check this out. All right. The response on this thing is nuts. It just goes. Let's go over here. So that was just once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. You guys, you shouldn't have any problem doing any farming at night. Let's go over here. It looks a little dark. I mean, look at that. You should not have any problems seeing in the dark. Like I say, it's really responsive. Like, it just goes. There's no lag. Might have to adjust the steering on it a little bit, like as far as your sensitivity goes. Because I think these faster tractors, when you start messing with them, I think the turning kind of stiffens up, or it's weird what I'm trying to say, but it doesn't turn. It doesn't turn as easily as some other tractors, and it may just be because you're going 120, but like I said, I've got to turn. Yeah, see how it doesn't really want to turn. Like I said, and it only does that on these fast tractors. And the slower I go, the easier it is to turn. So, I just have to assume that has to do with speed. Now, I will say the other thing that I noticed about this tractor is that when you do flip it, which I will end up flipping this thing, I'm sure, but you didn't there, it seems to go ahead and try to self-right itself without having to reset. I flipped this thing 100 times playing around with it, and I never had to reset. Boom, there we go. There's just some flips. I might be off map now. And like a cat, it landed on its... Oh, there we go. Now I flipped it. I was waiting for it. That was only because of my bad driving. That wasn't due to the tractor's fault. Let's see, where are we? Here we are. Let's zoom in a little bit. It may not let me get it. There it goes. Reset, yes. Let's find it here. There she is. But anyways, it's a nice tractor. They did a good job on this one too. I'm liking these speedy tractors. I mean, no, I don't need anything that goes 141 miles an hour as far as a tractor goes, but I will say this. I wish there was an option to have the horsepower, but slow the speed down. There we go. I knew I'd flip it. Just trying to flip it to see if it'll self-right itself, which it did. Really, unless it's just a small little error like I did just a minute ago, it seems to want to self-right itself, and instead of always having to reset. I always try to go to the extreme just because. Let's see if I can get it to flip here. There, she'll flip now. Bing. There she goes. Well, I don't know if there you go. So again, so it seems like it's like a cat. It seems to always want to land up on its tires there. Oh, there we go. Pretty happy with it. Pretty impressed. It's a pretty good little mod. I mean, we've got the John Deere 9R. We got the John Deere 4755 that are pretty speedy mods, and now you have this one. Don't really know much about this tractor. I don't think I've ever even used one in game, but I might consider it now. Nice and bright lights. Lots of cool color options. Not a bad little tractor mod. I do like the little skull up front, though. All right, there we go. There's another flip for you. Yeehaw, y'all. All right, see, again, on my feet. It's like a cat. So, again, not a bad little mod. And there she goes again. Oh, it didn't self-right this time. So maybe it doesn't self-right. Maybe I've just been getting lucky. But there it is, guys. That is the Deutz-Fahr 2019 experimental tractor. Well, only that option is experimental. The actual tractor isn't. Only that option, that final option to go, the 3,100 horsepower was what it is experimental, I believe. Not the entire tractor. Not a bad mod. I like it. Will I use it? It's possibility. For the price, it's got a lot of horsepower, so I don't know. It's a good possibility that I'd use it. Although I don't want to spend my entire time flipping around, so all I got to do is control my lead finger there and not give it full throttle all the time, and it'd probably be all right, because it's going to do whatever you want to do. I mean, that's what the horsepower's for you to be able to do whatever you're going to want to do with this thing. Shouldn't have any issues. Let's take a look inside. What is this? I wonder if that's the lights again. I'm not seeing anything. There it is. So you can move that up and down too for trailers. That's nice. That's pretty sweet. Speedometer works. That's nice. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but in that last video I did on that Lizard, the W900B, I didn't do an inside look. Shame on me, but the speedometer and everything works on that one too. So if you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. It's right here. It's this truck right here. I left it running. Let's go inside. This is what the inside looks like. I didn't do this in that other video. I should have. But look at your... So your RPMs and everything works. Look at that. There you go. Pretty sweet, right? Maxed her out there. As you can see, it drops. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's a nice little bonus there. But all right, guys, that's it for the Deutz-Fahr 2019 tractor. Want you guys to have a look at it too. It's brand new. I just saw it out on the mod up, so I wanted to jump on it and take a look inside again. Pretty cool how when you're inside these things you turn into an owl and you can just 360 view everything. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at that speedometer. See, it's a little small, but you can see it. You can see it all working down there. That's pretty cool. Does it? Oh, look at that! It lights up too. That's pretty sweet. Look at that. So yeah, that's nice. Of course, I think speedometer's maxed out when I was at 30, but whatever. There it goes. A little bit of a delay, but it's still pretty cool that it works. You know, the mods are getting better and better, and here we are. Hopefully we're not at the end of the life cycle of FS22, because guys, I mean, it's probably more mod related that I'm feeling for FS22 over FS25. We have to wait and see, because in my honest opinion, there's not any good mods out yet for FS25. There are some, but I mean, a free water pump is not what I'm waiting for FS25. So this is what I'm waiting for FS25. Actually, what I'm waiting for is, which I may be waiting forever, I'm really hoping that we can get this tractor in FS25, at least. The 4755 is already there. But I'm really hoping we can get this tractor over there. It's definitely my favorite tractor. But guys, that's it for the Deutz-Fahr Series 9 2019. As always, like and subscribe for me. I got new content coming out every day. I'm gonna keep popping out the videos for you. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys want to see. Let me know in the comments. And I did a couple already for a couple people, so let me know, and I'll be glad to do a review on them. I always try to make my reviews honest. They're usually not usually. I try not to make them biased at all. I'm a little biased towards my Case tractor because I just really enjoy those tractors, but I'm not biased because I'm owned by Case. So I'm not owned by anybody except for my wife. But anyways, everybody's got a boss, you know. So guys, there it is. Enjoy. Don't forget to give those modders a fair rating. And until next time, guys.